I'm turning 32 and I'm throwing myself a cat-themed burlesque show at QXTs Lounge in Newark, New Jersey. Every ticket saves a cat in need because we're also raising funds for local cat rescue, the Jersey Cat Cafe. Watch this video to find out which burlesque superstars and live musicians I'm featuring, and subscribe to this channel if you believe in art.
All up in the Nolaverse, all up in the Nolaverse. There's community and fashion, entertainment and play. What are we going to do today? All up in the Nolaverse.
Hello, magical misfits. It's your girl Nola Bunny, and welcome back to the Nolaverse. I am coming to you live on this hot September day to tell you about my birthday show. That's right, the next Nola Bunny production show is just right around the corner, and this time it is on my birthday, my actual birthday. That means that you should definitely not miss it. On September 17th, we are gathering at QXTs Lounge in Newark, New Jersey for my 32nd birthday. What did I do? I think I did it too. 32nd birthday. And the awesome part about this and the synchronicities of the world is that QXTs is actually the exact same age as me. I don't know what day QXTs was born, but I do know that they are a club that came to be in September 1991, so QXTs and myself are both going to be 32 years old. You probably figured as much already, but I forgot to mention that it's not just a birthday party. And what kind of show is it? You guessed it, it's a burlesque show, because you know how Nola Bunny does. It also happens to be a fundraiser for my dear friend Sierra's cat rescue, the Jersey Cat Cafe. If you've been watching the Nolaverse, you have seen Sierra on many, many episodes, including my interview where she shared her mission as a cat rescue. And after having to shut down her original venue, which was more along the lines of a cat cafe, hence the name Jersey Cat Cafe, she has now joined forces with Final Hope, which has been an animal sanctuary for a while now. And so the Jersey Cat Cafe is housed inside of Final Hope, making them partners. And the two of them have been taking in a lot of cats, and there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that you would never even imagine. I am going to leave our interview where Sierra goes way into what it takes to be a cat rescuer down below. And as you can imagine, it comes at a major financial risk. Sierra and her partner Dina have a huge responsibility, and they are constantly having to not only shelter animals, but also get them their shots, take them to the vet when they're sick, making sure they're healthy to be adopted. So that's why this show is not only a birthday party, but we are also raising money for Jersey Cat Cafe. And because we're doing it for the cats, meow, this show is called Feline Frisky, and all the burlesque routines are going to be cat themed. I'm going to be performing my cool cat routine. You've seen it performed before. I made the leopard print costume myself. The routine is done to Queen's Cool Cat, which I feel like is such an amazing track that was made to be for burlesque, and for some reason it hasn't been, as far as I know, until I came along and did it myself. I'll also be performing my kitten play act, which is something that Michael and I have been performing for like, oh my God, I think at this point we've been performing that act for at least 6 years, because him and I have been together for 7 years, and we started performing together pretty immediately, and this was like one of our first acts together. It's an act that's very sexy, and it doesn't fit in most places, and we barely take it out. So if you want to see something sexy that you don't get to see too often, then you definitely don't want to miss your chance seeing this show live. This show is also featuring the one and only Angelique Lechat, and I am so excited because she is making a brand new costume and creating a brand new routine for this show. And then she'll also be bringing back her Everybody Wants to Be a Cat act that she created for my birthday show last year. And honestly, it was one of my favorite things that I ever saw her do. So I'm so psyched that we're gonna get to see her do it again. We also have Magnifique et Moi. You've seen him in Angelique's shows, and you also saw him with me at Yonkers Pride. He's probably my favorite male burlesque performer at this time, or as he says, burlesque performer. And of course, Deborah Fogo. Every time I have her in my shows, I know that she has become someone's favorite dancer in the crowd. At my last show in August, she literally jump roped with a freaking whip. I cannot wait to see what she's going to do this time, and I know it's going to be perfect. Because this is my first collaboration with Sierra, we are bringing in live musicians as well, because that's very on brand with Sierra's Urban Renaissance shows, which I have also featured on the Nolaverse many times. And if you want to see what those shows are like, I'll leave those links down below as well. Closing out the show is Sierra's husband, Freddie, also known as Face Cadet. He is a mind-blowing artist. His music is a mix between hip-hop and rock and rap. He makes any type of stage, whether he's performing on a floor or a big stage, look like it's Madison Square Garden. Opening up the show is my Michael, and I'm so excited because I think he's been going to QXTs for even longer than I knew it existed, and he's never shared his music there before. So if you want to see Michael perform, don't be late. During intermission, we have the lovely Gravity, Queen of Love and Hope, performing some original music as well. Our three musicians are so different from each other, but I think that's what's going to make the show even more exciting. We also have some vendors in his house. We have the beautiful Destiny, also known as Pine Pooks, who will be selling her live art. I'm going to have some vintage clothing available. Sierra is going to have some Jersey Cat Cafe inventory, and Niera of Sensual Pleasures will be selling her candles. It is my first time ever producing 2 burlesque shows a month apart, and honestly, it is freaking exhausting, but as I mentioned last time, we need more burlesque in New Jersey, and I am going to do as much as I can to be a part of making that happen. So come join us for my birthday, for the cats, and for burlesque. I really hope I see you guys there.